last type of descriptive statistics is to describe the shape of a distribution. So we already know that the distribution is the frequency of data points counted and plotted over a small number of class labels or numeric ranges, which is the bins. So if you remember from the bootcamp session, we actually looked at the distribution already. So we created a histogram to visualize the distribution. So histogram is a chart that can visualize a distribution by bins. So two things that we could use to measure the different characteristics of a description to describe the shape of a description are skewness and kurtosis. So skewness is a measure of asymmetry in a distribution. So you're trying to see which way it is leaning towards. And then for kurtosis, this is a measure to actually characterize the peak nature of the distribution. So let's take a look at how to calculate, how to describe the shape of a distribution in R. So let's first create a histogram for the height. So you're probably very familiar with this code because we have been playing with it in the bootcamp quite a bit. So this is the histogram of the height. And now if you're trying to see whether this is if this is a normal distribution or if it's leaning towards either the right or the left, then we can calculate the skewness to tell you if the peak is on the right or on the left. So we can install a package to do that, and this package is called E1071. So let's run this package installation, and once it's installed, we can load this library. So we can now load this library, and then we can calculate the skewness. So the skewness is minus 0.334, so it's saying that it's actually leaning a little bit towards the right. So if this number is bigger than 0, then it's meaning that it's leaning towards the left. So now let's calculate the kurtosis. So the kurtosis is a minus 0.24. So comparing to a regular normal distribution, the peak of this height is relatively flat. So if the kurtosis number is bigger than 0, then it means that the peak comparing to a normal distribution, the peak is relatively sharp. So that's pretty much about the shape of a distribution. And if you want to describe the shape of this distribution, you can say this is relatively flat, peak leaning towards the right. So that's all what I want to cover for descriptive statistics in R. Thank you for watching these videos. I will see you next class.